Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me again, Steven. The part two. I didn't get to finish part one of the other one for the record. Um, I'm back again. We were talking about a little bit of the politics in America and across the United States and all over the world. Okay. Okay. Now, we're in doomsday, they claim this year. I don't know if it's true or false, but I hear rumors. I saw on the news the other day, for instance, example. I know it's off the subject a little bit, guys. Sorry, but I just wanted to bring your attention, because I mean, you probably already know already anyway. I just wanted to say it anyway. Asteroids are coming towards the Earth like Armageddon. Okay, so it's like millions of miles away. We don't have to worry about. We don't have to worry about this shit. I don't think. If it happens, it happens. I mean, we got enough of our own shit to worry about, guys. Truthfully, gas prices, example, are shooting up big time. Over $5 a gallon in Southern California, in some cases, and down near LA. Okay, and it's summertime. Every summer gasoline goes up anyways. So what is really the difference? Crude oil and barrels of oil go over 90 something per barrel, something like that. You know, the mathematics I don't feel like getting into right now. I mean, not algebra, I took anything, but still. Okay, the point is the principle of the technicality. Okay, now, what number one is having a home to live in. Number two, having a good stable job if possible. Okay. Number three, okay, education the best of our knowledge. Okay, there's people out there with the education in physics. Okay, I took it too. Physics, psychology, you name it. I graduated a few things too. I mean, I was top of my class there for a long time. Okay. And I even worked with my parents for a long time roofing. It was just all it was is a construction job, guys. I wasn't no doctor. I wasn't nothing, okay? Except for a construction worker. Big fucking deal. Freaking deal, excuse me. I mean, just like Ryan says, he did sub sandwiches, you know? He came out from a military background. And he thought his life was miserable because he worked with sub sandwiches. But that's not true. Ryan, if you see this out there, don't believe everything that you hear, you know? Because that's not freaking true, excuse my language. Well, you cuss too, what the hell. But anyway, Cindy, she likes your videos, you know, and I like your videos, you know, you have good points and you have good measures. You have good personality, excuse me. And I'm sure you like to have a good time on New Year's. I'm sure you like to have a good time on the 4th of July, just like I do. You know, and I live like I told you guys once before, I live my life a quarter of a mile at a time, okay? Which means it don't have to be in a race car, okay? Yes, I like race cars, okay? Okay. It turns me on. That's all I'm going to say. I'm sorry to say, but I'm telling the truth. I like going fast, okay? That's where I was born and raised, and I love it. My mom kind of gave me the inspiration of floor it. Let's see what this baby can do. You know, I mean, I was like 13 years old, man, going up the hill, going up from LA, 110 miles an hour, in a Chevy Impala 427 engine in it. Beautiful, spectacular, older model car, heavier cam, heavier cam engines, and they have the tinfoil ones they have nowadays. I call it tinfoil because they're light, you know, because they're cheap ass made engines. You're not getting what you pay for. I mean, yes, they're nice cars, I will agree with you. I love new car. I like new cars too. I've had them. I've had new cars. I mean, I have a brand new SUV, so big fucking deal. That doesn't make me special. I mean, gosh, I drive my older one than my newer one. I don't give a damn. I love my S10 truck. What's wrong with that? There ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, when I bought it, it had 54,000 miles on it, folks. Everyone out there. I mean, I sound old, but saying that, folks. But truthfully, I got a good deal. Okay? Think about it. I mean, how many times you gonna find something? When I bought the vehicle in 2000 some 2004, 2005 maybe, and it wasn't that many, few years old. Okay, and it wasn't driven that much because my mom's boyfriend. Okay, listen to me carefully, very sensitive. Okay, he didn't hardly drive it. Okay, he drove it to. He was a truck driver, for Christ's sakes, guys, working all the time, 16-hour days to 18-hour days. Now, how much time does he have to drive a truck? I mean, his own personal truck. Excuse me, take that off the record. Unless he takes a vacation, right? Okay, he had a Mercedes, which I dreamed of. I drove that Mercedes years before he even knew about that Mercedes, guys. I used to go down to the beach in that Mercedes. I used to have party in that Mercedes. Okay, because I know the guy that sold the Mercedes to my dad. Okay, and it's a beautiful Mercedes. It might be a classic. It's an 81, but it's a diesel. I mean, gosh, the mileage and gas and everything, diesels was more expensive back then in the 90s. Yeah, 90s than it was now. I mean, look at the gas prices now, you know. And for the record, those engines that I'm talking about, those diesel engines, they're better than, they last you longer than a overhead size cam gasket does. I mean, the 8-cylinder ones, these are glow plugs. See, you don't have a spark plug in a diesel engine. Yeah, they're called glow plugs. Okay, guys, you gotta get this straight. A lot of people say change my spark plugs, and then people laugh at you. Say, what are you talking about? Change my spark plugs? You're gonna change my spark plugs in a freaking okay, diesel engine? I don't think so. More like glow plugs. Okay. Yes, it's more expensive. Okay, to maintain. Okay, now, but they have. I will give some credit. They do have solar cars. They do have cars that get better gas mileage than the cars I like to drive. Naturally. Fast and Furious. Okay, those are my cars. Like Vin Diesel, I mean, he likes fast cars. But, I mean, 10-second cars, whatever you want to call them. But, what the hell? Who doesn't? I mean, if you don't like a fast car, don't drive it. I know a cop, okay? He likes fast cars, one of my buddies, Steve. And he loves fast cars, okay? He overlooks what I do, okay? He don't give a shit what I do, okay? Okay, the city now does. They want you to buckle up, take a seatbelt order, follow the law, follow the rules of the law, which should be abided, by the way. But sometimes those laws can be stretched a little bit too far-fetched, you know. And I believe, not you. You might believe something else. I believe that they stretch the law to their needs. Okay, in other words, example. I'm giving an example. People that live in Florida, I don't know if you guys know this right now. You probably don't, but out downtown LA, out here in California, I have a couple that we know. Cindy and I know Jen and another girl, another guy, whatever, and a girl, moved out here from Florida, something like that, South Florida or something like that, because she don't have health care worth shit. She needs her pills. Okay, I don't know if that's the only reason she moved out here. She claimed to me that's what she moved out here for. I said, well, more power to you. So whatever you can do, do. But, and I don't know what the situation of guys in Florida is, because I'm not there. Okay, as I speak, I'm here in sunny California, which I've been born and raised out here. And that's all I know is Southern California, which I love. And regardless of the price is high or not. And I will die in California. I like California, okay? And you don't hear very many people say that. Okay, I brought Cindy to California because I love her, okay? Now, that's all I'm going to say, and that's what I mean. I say what I mean. My true feelings are coming out right now. Because, one reason, I'm under the weather. Okay, I took my pills, and I can feel them. Okay, now, number 2 exhibit, true. Okay, testimony here. Okay, now, I believe, okay, I'm just going to get this off my chest real quick before I get to that point. It's 3 years this month. My mom died, her terrible death, excuse me, so I'm stuttering in my speech. Okay, terrible death, okay, May 21st, 2009, guys, of cancer. And I held my feelings in on Mother's Day, guys, okay? Now, how do you, everybody that lost a mother out there feels probably about the same way I do, or whatever, you know? I was born, I don't know, it's just kind of scary to say this, and you might down me for this, but not to cry, you know, and be tough, and, you know, get an ass kicking if I get caught crying. And this is not from my other dad I told you about just recently, but this is not from the one that's truck driver, okay, because he don't beat me up. He never beat me up. I had temper, okay, and I did something stupid, okay, but it wasn't nothing to do with his death. Okay, but anyway, it was in the past years ago. Something about my mother, because she went to the hospital, and I knew she had to go to the hospital, and everybody else knew she had to go to the hospital, and, you know, no one take action. I wanted action. I want justice. I want things done. You know, it's like any other person out there does. You know, I want her fixed. God damn it. Whoops, excuse me. Take that, strike that from the record. Gosh dang. Okay, I want it fixed. I want her to get well. Mom, that's my only fucking blood, you know? Freaking bloods. You know, and as today, I appreciate everything she's done for me. There's no other person can compare to her except for one other person. Okay? And guess who that is? Cindy. She's the only one that looks after me. She takes damn good care of me. Psychologically. And other ways too, but, you know. Well, you know, talking about best you can. That's all I can say for that. I was an asshole today, but, well, sort of an asshole today. The reason is, I gotta tell you more because this video is going to run out. I seen Jackass down the way, and he wants to pull some prank on me again. He's trying to get some boys after me, homeboys after me. I call them homeboys because he thinks he's a tough guy, you know what I'm saying? He ain't nothing but squash to me. But I'm still got the fear in the back of my brain because there is such thing as a pull trigger gun. Pull trigger, get it? Pull trigger, bang, bang, bang. Yeah. I'm not fearless. I'm not fearful from guns. In fact, it might turn me on. I mean, that's so crazy. I ain't scared of a fucking gun. Took guns out of people's hands before. Ain't nothing to it. They get close enough to me. That's why.